Can you hear us okay from there?
Can, yeah.
Can you hear? Oh, yeah, it should be fine.
Hello to all of my friends at another castle. It's me, Mario. Welcome.
Tell us, Jamie, what have you got in store for us today?
Well, what have we got? We got this little console called Wii-U, which is coming out November 30, so we're super excited to get that in your hands. We've got New Super Mario Bros. U, Nintendo Land, of course there's 12 different attractions there, and we've got a bunch of them to play.
I'm here with Charles Martinet. He does the voice of Mario, Luigi, Wario, and most importantly, Waluigi. He's our favourite character.
Everybody cheat but me.
So tell us, when Nintendo approaches you, say for a new game, for instance, what's the usual format in, say, that you would receive a script in order to, like, you know, do sounds from it? What's the standard format?
Well, you know, it's always different. I never know exactly when or how it's going to do, but I fly up to Seattle usually, and we meet, have a script meeting, some sushi, and then we go in and play. It's an interesting thing because sometimes we have videos to watch to match sound to action. Sometimes it's just script, and sometimes they're animations, and you know, it's a wonderful mixture of things. And we do the script, and then we do improv, and it's hours of fun for everybody.
That's beautiful. What about the actual recording process? So, like, you in the studio, do they call out? Have you got a list of things that you need to?
Yeah, we get a script, and then you know, I sometimes I do the script to the action that I'm watching on a video monitor.
Okay, yep.
Other times it's just the script, and other times it's the script, the video monitor, and then improvising afterwards, or you know, always playing around. I'm always trying to throw some new ideas out there, and you know, we time them and stuff.
Speaking of like improvising and whatnot, have you ever come up with a sound that like it has been rejected, like you felt like you wanted to do a particular sound?
Oh, sure, that happens every session. Yeah. Because you know, the thing is I'm sort of like spreading out all the things that I can think of, and they have some specific things that they're thinking of, and then sometimes something lands. You go, oh, okay, we could try that, or we could try that, but I don't expect that. You know, I just throw it all out there as much as I can, and then we very carefully select which takes and which things that sound the best for that moment, and send those.
Particular characters have like set sounds for their moves, like say for instance Mario with his triple jump. It's a very kind of structured thing. Would you ever think of like changing that structure, or is, you know, that kind of thing?
You know, I love that. Wahoo!
That's the one.
You know, it's it just works so nicely with that action. I love it. But you know, if you play New Super Mario Bros. U, you will see there are always more surprises. You know, the Wii U is a fantastic platform, and Super Mario Bros. U is just absolutely totally fun. Lots of surprises, lots of magic in there. It's just a great way to play Mario like you've never played it before. Really awesome, really wonderful.
Have you ever considered yourself getting into game design or even designing characters? Has there been like an interest at the back of your mind?
You know, I love what I do. I love doing the voice of Mario. To me, it's a huge honor and a huge joy. And coming to shows like this, you know, EB Expo, next week going to Armageddon in Expo in Melbourne, and then Auckland the week after that. I get to meet fans of Mario. I get to talk with people and see that my work brings joy and happiness to people, and that to me is everything.
You definitely do bring lots of joy.
Thank you.
One last quick question.
Sure.
So I've noticed that Mario, Luigi, and Wario all have kind of baby iterations of themselves, but baby Waluigi doesn't have anything. Could you give us a sample of maybe what that would sound like? Mine's just as much as
I can imagine, you know.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Charles. Really appreciate it. It's beautiful to meet you, not only because you've got lots of talent, but you're a very humble man, and it's just great to know.
Thank you, thank you. And mamma mia, you guys, you're number one.
So what game are you looking forward to next?
Probably Zombie U. Super Mario Brothers.
The new Mario game?
Probably looking forward most towards the Zombie U on the Wii. It looks really good. Nintendo Land.
New Super Mario U. That's what it's called.
Nintendo Land was really fun in multiplayer.
Super Mario Brothers Wii-U, that's pretty good fun, especially multiplayer. Super Mario Bros. U, that's looking pretty awesome.
There's the Hungry Jack's, double beef, bacon, Whopper with cheese.